the voice of your community. 107.3 HFM.
107.3 HFM, you are with us, and we are live and local at the Armidale Let's Connect Expo.
Where are we, Tony?
Where are we? I keep forgetting. Armidale District Hall on Orchard Avenue. Look, it's a wonderful day. The sun is shining. The breeze is out.
Just took some photos, and the red canopy of the tent here with a blue sky and the trees behind us is quite stunning.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, it looks cool. It's not so much.
We were just listening to Fergal Sharkey, You Little Thief, just by the way.
Really?
I happen to know what we were playing for a change.
Very nice. And do you know who we're about to talk to?
Oh, we're about to talk to Julie from Vinnie's.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Hello,
yes,
Julie.
yes.
Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
One of my favourite places. Yes, I love Vinnie's, and my thrift shopping is probably what I do for my downtime. You've got 15 minutes in between clients. It's like, what am I going to do? I could go and exercise. I could go to a park. No, I'm going to stop into Vinnie's.
Well, that's what we want to hear. Yes, shop at Vinnie's, please.
Yeah.
Where are you located, first of all? Where is the local Vinnie's to this area?
Armidale Vinnie's is located, I think, on 4th
Okay, one of the
Avenue,
apps.
I think, just from here, walking distance from here, so not far.
Do you have more than one, or is it the only one in Armidale?
It is the only one in Armidale, but our closest, the next one would be Pinjarra, would probably, or Kenwick.
Oh, yeah.
I think Pinjarra's a little bit further. Kenwick. We have 54 shops from Karratha down to Albany, so
wow,
that's quite a few.
We're a bit IT savvy. We like our IT because we do an IT show on Saturdays, and I'm quite fond of asking Google. It's like, tell me where the nearest thrift shops are, and he pops up with my little picture of this is 5 minutes to here, and this one's 6 minutes off your trip. So and Vinnie's always pops up as being some of those.
Yeah,
that's why you're always late home.
Oh, whoops.
A bit distracted somewhere.
With a little extra baggie in the back of my car because I picked some stuff up.
There's a lot of things about these Good Samaritan stores or the Vinnie stores that people kind of ask me questions, and I don't really know the answers to some of them. One of them I wanted to tackle you on was the clothes. Clothes are donated generally, and we like people to launder it before they donate, ideally, yeah. But you guys do some kind of freshening.
We do. We obviously don't have the resources to be able to wash every item of clothing that gets donated.
Absolutely,
we try to. We have steamers in our shops, so our volunteers are trained on how to use that safely, and that freshens our clothes and makes them look nice in the shop.
Because the key word there is volunteers.
Volunteers.
I imagine you are always looking for volunteers?
Absolutely. We're a volunteer-run organisation, and without our volunteers, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, because obviously our income from our shops, our donations that come in, we sell those items, and that money goes back into our emergency services that we can provide to the community, people that need help with food, their bills need paying, they need fuel, they need medical scripts. There's so many things. Furniture, I mean, we get donations of furniture, so depending what we have in our warehouse and what we can help people with if they've moved to a new home and they need a bedding pack or kitchen, so we obviously, that money from our shops is very important, what we can sell and help put back into, as well as obviously we get grants from Lottery West, which helps, and we do fundraising, and we try to generate
how do you identify the people that need help? Do they come out? Do they reach out to you? Do they come in store and say,
we have an emergency assistance call centre that we operate from our head office in Canning Vale.
Yeah.
We have a team of volunteers
that's fantastic.
that help take calls from people in communities. So we have obviously resource centres that do promote the emergency assistance, what we have on offer, and we have a phone number they can ring, and we operate from 9 till 12:30 Monday to Friday, and that's based at our head office in Canning Vale. We take a call from someone in the community. It might just be a once-off situation. We do have clients that maybe ring every few weeks that need, they've paid everything else, they've got nothing left for food, so they've got a family to feed.
It's just stuff like that you just don't hear about. I mean, you think about thrift shops, you think about going there and
that's right.
picking up a bargain and helping people out, but you guys do so much more in the community.
But it's the community to going shopping in an op shop they're helping us.
Yes,
to
I'm doing
deliver
good
those
work
things.
because
So
I'm on
you're
my way
helping.
home.
Exactly, you're contributing to
and we
whatever a
and we
donation.
contribute too.
That's right.
So-
if you donate clothing or a homewares
Look,
item, I mean,
it's a
all-
good policy. I read somewhere. You know, if you have things that you're not sure that you're using, you put them in a tub, and then you close the tub and you leave it there for 3 months. And if you haven't gone back to it, then you don't look again. You just go and drop it off, making sure, of course, it's good quality stuff.
That's right. If it's good enough to give to a friend, family member, then it's good enough to donate. Otherwise, we don't have the. We try to divert as much from landfill as we can, but sometimes we have other organisations that might be able to take some clothing, textiles for turning into rags or things like that. But it's a good education. We have a lot of corporate groups come in, school groups come into our warehouse to help sort. So we do. They go away thinking, wow, this is, they either have a great experience and see lots of great items come through that are, and other times there might be just, the stained, dirty clothing. So it's like,
that should have gone in the bin.
We've have to get rid of that and try and, be sustainable. And so it's just education.
So you have people donating at the individual stores, but then there's also a warehouse.
We do, and
how
we
does
just
stuff
get clothes. It just gets rotated. So,
okay.
If a shop's not selling, all the seasons change. So that'll come back to the depot. It all gets sort of sorted there. We get donations, like the truck drivers will go and pick up what bins we have out in the community.
Right, okay.
All comes back, gets pre-sorted, goes to the shop, gets sorted again, put on the floor, steamed out
That explains another question I had, because in winter I'm very big on jigsaw puzzles, and so we tend to go from one store to the other and buy one from here, and then drop it off somewhere else, and then later it turns up somewhere else.
Yes.
Is that the same one? Oh, yes, it definitely is.
And we have an outlet shop in Canning Vale, so it's some stock that doesn't sell in other shops can go to the Canning Vale shop, and it's half price again, so you're getting more discount. So that's our outlet shop.
And your stores do look quite fresh and light, don't they? That's been a deliberate attempt.
Yeah, it's just to make it a bit more inviting and get away from that. Years ago, the old sort of walk into an op shop that smelled, how it was. Or
I've been to a couple
retail.
of country thrift shops that have been like that, and they're like, oh, this is a bit.
Yeah. So it's just changing it up a bit and freshening and make it appealing and easier to find things. You come in, you can see the jewellery stand, hats, and volunteers they love it. They get creative and they can do the window.
Yeah, they do the window dressing
themes,
and
for
on the edge
Christmas windows, and they can get in there and they love it. They just get
end of the stands. You tend to have something, a little jacket with a necklace and the bag and that sort of thing all matches. It's very it's very cool.
It has changed over.
So if you do have volunteers that are desperate to get in touch with you and they don't want to be with us, they want to be with you, which is understandable. How would they reach out to you?
They can visit our Vinnie's WA website, vinnieswa.org.au. They can follow the prompts under volunteering on there. They can apply directly to any of our shops.
There's usually someone at the store that can talk to
what happens,
people about it?
A notification will get sent to the manager of that shop then via the website that they've applied, and they will be contacted for an interview and come in the shop, meet and greet, get them started.
So many good reasons to volunteer. If you're at the beginning of your career and you want to build up a bit of a reference before you move on to something else and get those skills, or if you're at the end and you've got a bit of extra time but want to give back to the community.
It is, it's an employment pathway. We do get a lot of students come through, people doing community services, courses through uni, TAFE. They just want to get those skills before they...
Retail skills are so important and they don't get taught at school. You're always selling yourself or selling something, whether it's your opinion or yourself for a job interview.
That's right.
An excellent way to
working with people
those skills,
and working in a team environment and just learning, how to do a display or how to sort, or there's so many different opportunities. So, we have the shops. That's our main area of volunteering, but we do have the call centre as well. We're always looking for volunteers in that area. They can take calls from people. It can be very rewarding because you're seeing that other side. These are the people. We can average 200, 300 calls in a morning session.
Wow.
There are people really needing that help out
there.
So it's quite an eye-opener, I think, for people.
Well, so if you can give your time or your goods that are too good to throw away, or even the goods that you think might be better off with somebody else that you're not using anymore, please contact your local Vinnie store. If you happen to be out and about today here at the expo, Julie will be at the stand, and I'm sure she has some helpers in there helping out to answer questions.
Absolutely. And most importantly, if your partner arrives home from work and they're running a little bit late because they stopped by Vinnie's, understand that they're doing good work.
That's right.
Yes, I make a point
Totally
of
agree.
when you come in saying, I've just got this from Vinnie's, I say, okay, go now into your wardrobe and find 2 items to give back.
That's right. That's the
About
way to do it.
sustainability as well. Promoting.
Thank you so much,
All right.
Julie.
Thanks,
A
Julie.
delight to talk
Thanks.
to you.
Thanks for that.
Live and local at.
Armidale District Hall.
That's it.
Thank you.